In this video, we are going to talk about 10 best places to visit in France. So, before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. France is home to some of the world's most vibrant cities, charming villages, and celebrated wine regions. You may find a fun French holiday here, whether you're looking for a peaceful wine getaway or an action-packed sightseeing excursion. Number 10. Marseille. Marseille, France's second largest city and Europe's oldest, is a Mediterranean seaport on the southeast coast. Marseille has various institutions and industries, as well as an exquisite climate, Roman ruins, medieval architecture, and notable cultural sites. Vieux Port is Marseille's heart. This lively harbor is dominated by two historic forts. The Quai de Begles at the harbor's edge features luxury yachts, ferry boats, and fishermen selling their catch at the daily fish market. The Calanques are a collection of little inlets with stunning blue water and towering limestone cliffs. Marseille is a cultural hub with museums, galleries, and historic structures including La Vieille Charite and the Basilique Notre Dame de la Garde. The city has many opera houses and theaters such Theatre Tourski. Number 9. Lyon. Lyon, capital of the Rhône department in Rhone-Alpes, located in east, central France. Lyon, France's third largest city, is famous for its architecture, cuisine, and culture. Lyon has 9 arrondissements and neighborhoods. Each district has unique treasures. Presqu'île has restaurants, bars, and clubs, whereas Croix-Rousse has hundreds of traboules. Fourvière has Roman ruins and Gothic churches, while Brotteaux has the Tete Park. The historic core, Vieux Lyon, has Renaissance architecture, small cobblestone streets, and St. Jean Cathedral with its astronomical clock. It has many souvenir shops and eateries. Number 8. Strasbourg. French and Germany blend perfectly in Strasbourg. Strasbourg, Alsace's capital, borders both countries. Strasbourg hosts the European Parliament, European Court of Human Rights, and Council of Europe. Grande Île is a must-see. The center has various museums and attractions, including the Gothic church with pink sandstone, ornate carvings, and a 300-year-old operating astrological clock. La Petite France, Strasbourg's prettiest area, attracts tourists. Cobblestone streets, charming cafes, and half-timbered townhomes with flower-filled window boxes define this riverfront enclave. Strasbourg has famous theaters like l'Opéra National du Rhin and the Théâtre National de Strasbourg, as well as art galleries and museums like Musée des Beaux-Arts and Musée Alsacien. France and Germany flavor great beer, wine, and food. Many breweries and windstubs provide tours and complimentary beverages. Sauerkraut, sausage, spätzle, and Bekioff are Alsatian dishes. Number 7. Loire Valley. The Loire Valley in central France is famous for its beautiful scenery, chateaux, vineyards, and medieval villages. The Loire Valley winds 175 miles down the Loire River through some of France's most attractive villages, including Amboise, where Leonardo da Vinci spent his final years. Tours, Chinon, Anglers, Saumur, and Orleans are other historic towns. Blois is famous for its chateau where French kings and aristocrats met. Number 6. Bordeaux. Bordeaux, the headquarters of the Gironde department in Aquitaine, southern France, produces more than 800 million bottles of prominent wine brands annually. Bordeaux, a significant port city on the River Garonne 30 minutes inland from the Atlantic Ocean, has excellent architecture, historic sites, a world-class arts and cultural scene, and a relaxing environment. Bordeaux's pedestrian zone has over 350 historic buildings, including medieval churches, a Roman amphitheater, and attractive old bridges like the Ponte de Pierre. The mirror-like Place de la Bourse is one of the city's most magnificent plazas. Number 5. Luberon. The Luberon is the place to go if you want to mix with the common folk of southern French society. It serves as a retreat for French society as well as summer visitors from the United States and United Kingdom who want to see attractive villages. Since the publication of Peter Mail's books about living in Provence, this area of central Provence has become a popular tourist destination. You'll quickly understand why the Luberon is such a popular tourist destination with its beautiful woodlands, lavender farms, farmers markets, and brightly painted homes. Pottery from Vieux, which still has a feel of the medieval ages, makes a wonderful souvenir. Number 4. Mont Saint-Michel. The rocky island of Mont Saint-Michel, off France's northwest coast in Normandy, rises up from the middle of extensive mud flats and some of the strongest tides in Europe. The tidal island is one of the most visited locations in France because to its collection of medieval buildings that appear to be heaped on top of one another and are crowned by the Abbey of Mont Saint-Michel. After the Bishop of Avranches purportedly received a visit from the Archangel Michael in 708 AD, devout monks began construction on the magnificent abbey. Number 3. Dordogne. You won't be able to see everything you want to see in the picturesque Dordogne region of southern France unless you have weeks or months to spare. Starting with postcard villages and chateaux, such as the impressively preserved Château de Baynac, there is simply so much to see and do here. The Dordogne River runs through the countryside, which is also quite stunning. The best prehistoric cave art in France is found in the Dordogne. Animals dominate the murals at Lascaux. Sadly, they are no longer open to the public, but a reproduction is worth visiting. Number 2. French Riviera. The French Riviera, Côte d'Azur, on the Mediterranean Sea is a playground for the affluent and famous and throngs of tourists. The unofficial boundary runs from the Italian border to Saint-Tropez, Hyères, Toulon, or Cassis. The Riviera is recognized for Saint-Tropez, Monaco, and the Cannes Film Festival, but it also has numerous lesser-known attractions like St. Paul Delaware Vents, and Grasses Perfumeries. Picasso and other famous artists were inspired by the Riviera, and their works are on exhibit in local museums and galleries. Although being one of the most northerly Mediterranean coasts, the location has a temperate to warm climate year-round. Number 1. Paris. Paris is the world's most visited city, with over 45 million tourists annually. Paris, the French capital, is recognized for its romance, gastronomy, fashion, and art. Paris is famous for its landmarks like the Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, Versailles Palace, Sacré-Cœur, and Notre Dame Cathedral. The Louvre and Musée d'Orsay are among Paris's top museums. Paris's Luxembourg Gardens are very stunning. Paris is the fashion capital, home to Yves Saint Laurent, Lancôme, L'Oréal, and Christian Dior. The city has retail centers, open-air marketplaces, shops, and flea markets. The metro and walking are the best and cheapest ways to travel about Paris. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from us again, please subscribe and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching us.